Hey guys, how you doing? We're just going to do a quick video, just taking a fairly general exercise you're going to find in a lot of different drum books. Just accented 16ths. Now, the first way we're going to play this is to play it on the hi-hat. I find a lot of guys have trouble getting that difference in sound, so going from accent to tip. So we're going to do your accents on the edge and your non-accents on the tip. So this is a great exercise for really developing that. And you've got to get a different sound. Otherwise, things can sound like this, where you're playing accents, but you're still just playing on one side of the hi-hat. Or just on the top. The idea is to get that difference in sound. And the idea is to get the edge of the stick right on there and then the non-accent on the tip. So this is a great exercise. If you're new to doing this stuff, work on the first four, which is going to cover all four sides of the 16th. So number one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, E and 2, E and 3, E and 4, E and next one, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and Pay extra attention to the lefts. They're normally the ones that give people a lot of trouble. So next thing we're going to do is we're just going to play this, take this exercise and just try it with all of these. I'm just going to pick out a few to save time, and I'm going to add a bass drum underneath. So for example, number 5, nice simple one. 1, 2, 3, 4, E, 1, E, Now look at my sticks. Make sure you're not hitting hard. Just by lifting the stick up higher, you're going to get a naturally a louder stroke. And hitting the edge, and keep the tip, keep the sticks low. It's almost like a shaker sound underneath the accents. Fairly loose. Now, let's do another one, number 10. Now, the next thing you can do with these is not only play them straight, you've got to try them in a bit of a swing feel as well. This is going to encourage you to be able to move the accents around in any sort of style of music you're playing. So, for example, number 10, in a swing sort of a feel, bouncy sort of a feel. You might have heard this old school floor tom pattern before. Asked about that one before, but all it is accents, accent control. I'm literally playing single strokes with accents. Another one that comes up that people struggle with is the intro of another completely different style of music, Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. It has that intro. Two totally different styles of music, but we're using the same thing. A lot of the time when people are having trouble figuring out fills, it can be just as simple as having complete control of their accents. Now, of course, you can try these accents around the toms. That's a fairly common one. I think that's a bit of a given, but I think it's really cool if you can get that control on the hi-hat. This is a perfect exercise for really developing that difference in sound. Now, the next way you want to try these is to try and play an alternating 16th note pattern and try and include those accents on the hi-hat. So, for example, number 5. With number 6. 7 in a swing field. Which is really cool. So you get the idea. So that's turned into a alternating pattern. What is a really good exercise to do is to start to combine two patterns together. You can choose any two of these. So, for example, let's try number 9 going straight across to number 10. We'll just do it on the hi-hat first with the kicks. see the control, how important it is. We're not going, you know what I mean? So again, you can swing that. So very important to try them like that. Now the next thing, you get a lot of mileage out of this sheet, is we're going to try replacing the accents with doubles. Now this is really fun, especially as you get further down the page. So start with the simple ones like number 1, we're going to create 2 30-second notes out of each accent. 1 E and 1 E and So first one, 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. Then you've got number 2, 1 E and Okay, so you get the idea. Let's have a look at. We'll just go back to number 5. Then you can add in a snare on 2 and 4 for that one. Let's try that with number 7. Down, have a look at, let's try number 13, because you've got 2 accents in a row, which means it's going to be a full double. Number 14, you're moving the double on the second 2 16ths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Start to combine these. So for example, we can do half accent, half double. So let's try that with, let's try number 9 into number 10. I might do accents on the first, on number 9 and then doubles on 10. Hang on, accents first. We would have, okay. So you can start to combine them like that, which is really fun. So this one little exercise, all you need is a practice pad, really, just to really get comfortable being able to move into any accent pattern. Ultimately, the goal is to be able to sing any type of rhythm and adapt it to the accents. Okay, so if I make up a rhythm such as ba 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 da 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 ba ba. Now what I'm comfortable doing is being able to choose the appropriate accents to replicate that rhythm whilst I'm keeping a consistent non-accent here. And the whole time I'm just doing single strokes. Let's try another one. Ba 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 da ba. I needed 2 lefts at the end. So you want to be comfortable doing either rights or lefts, okay? There's a lot more exercises you can do with this. You could replace the accents with kick drums. So for example, number 14, use the accents as bass drums. Some simpler ones first if you wanted to just do some singles, even number 4. These is really cool because what you can do is you can combine these as well. But that's a whole nother exercise. There's so much you can do with these. Just remember to combine them. Do some accents, some doubles. If you can mix it all up, you're going to be covering a lot of ground. Now, you can also do this with triplets as well. So I've got a triplet example. I might do another video on that as well. So anyway, thanks for your time. I'll see you next time.